Since we were thrown out of our only spot in Lisbon, I haven't been vlogging as religiously, since every day is focused on our own creative projects and our survival instead of on performance. I also realized why I didn't vlog in our first years together, as we spent a lot of time being depressed and uncertain because we couldn't perform. It feels as if we're in the same position we were in 8 years ago now, nowhere to perform and no sign of anything getting better. I can't apologize for the state of our lives right now. These blogs are for posterity's sake, a document of our struggles. We're doing the best we can. Thoth and I generally, even when we were performing regularly, we generally never go out. We are in the house all day long, just drawing and working and writing music, and we really don't see the point of going out and being entertained when we can't entertain ourselves. It's something that Thoth has taught me over many, many years, just through example. I mean, he just sits and works all day long, and he's satisfied and he's happy just to work.
And trading.
What do you have to say about that?
I don't know of anything else to do in life for them. The other thing is just taking advantage of people and hurting them.
It's very hard, actually, because we're not performing. We would be I'd be putting on makeup now and getting ready to play, whereas now I'm just having to, relax and try to just focus on drawing a picture or something. For all the years that we've been traveling, the last 8 years, this is how it's been. We stay home, we work, we talk to each other sometimes when we get upset. Sometimes I scream into the pillows and tell Thoth how upset and I feel like I'm going crazy or something, like yesterday. But when we're not performing, I don't have much to vlog about because we're not performing and we're not going out, and to anybody who isn't in our heads, they would probably find our life to be very boring because we're just sitting at home working on our projects, and that is the only way to get anything done. Yeah,
See,
I don't know about that.
it needs its own little thing. It's almost like it's a segue thing. It may need a segue. But G.
Is it modulating?
G minor to A minor.
Yeah, so that's why it feels so strange in the
It's
voice.
not G minor. G minor to F 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 minor. That's
F
what
minor is weird. It's not a key that we sing in. Usually we sing in G minor. When you go into G minor, my voice feels normal, and then you go into F minor, and I'm like, ah. We're eating at home all the time now. That's one of the things we do to kind of pull back our money spending. Going out to eat used to be, is usually a reward, where now it's just survival.
and weirdly rhythmic.
Yeah, I think. This is we're leaving 2 weeks from today. This is we love this city. It's our favorite city in the world. And we may never come back. We won't have any reason to come back. Oh, it's really, really, it's painful to go outside because then we have to look at it. It makes me want to cry. It makes me teary-eyed to walk around. Hi.
There are fishies in here now.
Fishies? Hi, fishies. They're so cute.
They hide in this little thing, and the wires. Maybe they have it working on the computer or something. I don't know if you remember the face she made when I said, "Why don't you close your windows?"
She was so upset. She was so upset. She wrinkled her face and was like,
She's acting.
She is not going to change anything that she does.
She's not going to do anything to. She acts like, well, we're the ones who should change what we do, not she's going to.
Well, we should stop everything we're doing and completely rearrange our whole life in order to convenience her, which is what we've had to do. Our life has been completely destroyed because of her, what she wants.
And also the thing having to do with she couldn't care less that people enjoyed it.
No, it was annoying to her that people were clapping because they were clapping
bothered her too.
For her annoyance.
The clapping.
And it was annoying to her that anytime she tried to talk to us, people were standing there waiting for us to continue.
Restaurant, that was a surprise when it changed.
Yeah, it was really a surprise. This place used to be our favorite restaurant, but it's not the same anymore. Now it's Portuguese. It used to be Indian, and it was our favorite place to go. This was, I think, like 5 or 6 years ago. We got invited to stay with somebody in London. We, of course, lost their contact, but it's so hard to walk through these streets and see the places where we used to be the happiest we've ever been in our lives, and now we're the most miserable.
What is today?
What is today?
What is today? Nobody else knows. I bet even Mike Rotundi doesn't know.
I think Dan Rubin does.
I think so.
We
know that it's our birthday.
It's our anniversary today. Yay.
8 years ago, we left the shores of the United States and went to Amsterdam and went completely AWOL and formed Tribal Baroque. That's what I call it.
Yeah, and Thoth was suffering through a major pain of loss of his life, and now we're suffering through the major pain of another loss of a life that
we actually are, aren't we? Totally.
We probably can't get
destroyed.
Back. In this place, we probably will never come back. Probably never see these people again. Which is just, I don't understand. I don't even know how to wrap my mind around that.
Yeah, it's tough.
But I mean, the only thing, I just talked to my friend James today, and it's got to get better.
Does it?
It has to. Because it goes like this.
Yeah, cycles of life, but you don't know when the bottom is.
Yeah, have we hit the bottom yet, or is it gonna? Rui makes this a special. He knows.
Okay,
we want one of those.
Drinks?
No.
Obrigado.
And yeah, have we hit the bottom yet? I don't know.
Well, that's the big problem with cycles. You don't know what's happening with it. You don't know when it turns up.
You don't know.
You don't know when you start making money again. You don't just know when you stop making money. It's like that cycle took a downturn straight away, and we went shopping that day.
Yep. We went out and I bought a sweater, and that same day we got stopped, and that was it. And it's only been a week since we played, but there's nothing to really say about anything. I mean, what have we accomplished in that time?
Since then?
Yeah.
I've cried a lot. Cried every day.
In 8 years.
Oh. We survived.
We survived.
We didn't make any connections. Nobody fell in love with us enough to bring us into any kind of venture. I would say that from we heard a lot of this statement of I'm your biggest fan. I'll never. And we heard this a lot in the last 8 years. I'll be your biggest fan. You'll never lose me. I'm going to stalk you for the rest of your life. And all those people are gone. They disappeared, and they just stopped. And that kind of thing makes you very cynical. But I was cynical before then, so no surprise.
But yeah, we're facing the unknown. I mean, and it's another thing James said is that you're always facing that. It's always at the edge of your mind, and you're always afraid that things are just going to fall apart. And when they finally do, it's, but you're always living with that. You're always living with everything is going to fall apart. And I mean, it's so heartbreaking. We're never going to. I mean, we might come here one more time, but we may never see Rui ever again.
Yeah.
And all we'll have is the memories of it and the,
Yeah.
and the videos from it.
But there are a lot of people we'll never see again, though we didn't know that at the time when we saw them.
At the time that we've seen all these people, and we have no way to tell them what's happened. Remember Ben? Those vagabond kids that loved us? They danced in the rain.
Oh, yeah.
Ben, we'll never see him again.
No.
And I thought...
Or the woman, or whatever her name is.
Yeah, I don't know what her name is, but...
Or the woman who wrote to us and so don't leave.
Yeah.
We don't know who she is.
Yeah, any of our friends, any of our fans here we'll never see again, and people won't even know why we left. I mean, most people actually have no idea.
Some people might have heard, but one of the things that is interesting about Thoth as a namesake and as a being in the mythology of the pantheon of life is that it seems like when Thoth appears, then Thoth just disappears.
Just in general?
Yeah, in general. It's a very odd thing that happens. And there's this Academy Award-winning film about Thoth, and that will probably be the only record of him.
Have you? Well, what about all the videos I make?
Yes, but that is this very specific thing that's attached to Academy of Film.
Yeah, that would be.
This has to be found. It's archival.
Yeah, this is something that would be hidden away in the.
It's very hidden. Nobody even knows it exists.
It really seems like it's all over. And all the things that we.
Here's over. It's
what?
over here.
It's over here.
I mean, what do you mean it's over? Everything?
Well, I felt that way and it was 7 years ago also that we got stopped from playing here. And we thought that it was all over then.
It was a little different then because there were no police who threatened us and threatened to steal our instruments.
Yeah.
They say take our instruments, but it's stealing. And no matter what they try to make it seem like that, it's a stealing act. It's an act of stealing. They have no right to do it. But they can have the right because as police officers they can say that we're a threat to public safety.
They say,
No? Obrigado.
Can we have tap water? Is that possible?
Yes, of course.
With gel?
Can I? With ice?
And it's really hard to come here and to know that it is over. And we've been developing such a wonderful relationship with these people. And, even if we do come in the future, it could be that Rui's gone.
Yeah, we come here as fans of Rui.
Yeah, so even if we came back and Rui wasn't here anymore, then that would be it. And there's no matter how much I film stuff, there's no way to really capture everything.
Trying to stop us.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Thank you, Rui. Thank you. So
A lot.
yeah, she called them all the time.
Because the police in Portugal don't respond to anything.
No, they
No,
don't.
about these things, they don't.
No, they don't care.
It doesn't matter.
A lot of
Yeah.
time with that because it's not that
No, and we're not doing any harm.
No, we're not.
They have they have drug dealers to deal with.
Yeah, they have all these things that it shouldn't be a big deal.
She must have made a big noise, and she couldn't. I think she got all the people in her apartment to call too.
made a petition or something.
Something like that. There isn't anywhere else to go besides my mom, so it's really bad. We're really scared, and I don't know if we're ever going to see you again. We may never be able to come back. There's no reason to. There's no way to sustain ourselves anymore. It's very scary.
Human folklore, and very few people would take up a life to do something.
Do something like what?
To help without getting any anything from it, like we do. In fact, to be berated and insulted by everybody around us for what we do.
For making that choice.
Instead of yeah, my mother, all our
In
parents.
folklore, they're not.
No, they're not.
They're champion, they're heroes.
They're heroes. And in fact, once we said we were heroes, and somebody wrote,
Said, you're not heroes.
Yeah.
You're
That
not
was so weird,
heroes,
got me
you're
so
failures,
angry.
you're losers.
Yeah,
And we have no sign that we are, so we must be crazy. Mine doesn't do that.
The camera's facing. You enjoy that. You're your cat.